more Under the Lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Michael Lorenzen, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now to the plate, Honus Wagner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 640.
Now the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dave.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that misses 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Into the box now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 2-1. Wagner leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
In now, Willie Stargell. They'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. One and two now. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Pirates leave one, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Trevor Cahill is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing. Power sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, two-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
And now, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Joe Morgan. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. And the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
Down 3-0.
Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Batting fifth.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Stepping in now, Jason Kendall, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Foster's got it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, George Foster.
The left fielder, George Foster.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, the 349th of his career. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate, Tony Perez. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tony Perez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Johnny Bench. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. A ball and no strikes. Bench, a 22-year-old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
All even now, 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Ready with another 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grounder down the line at third. And there's out number 2. And here's that one again with Showtrack. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 35, Trevor Cahill.
Up next for the Buccos, Trevor Cahill. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
1 out, runner at first. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To Morgan at the bag. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Dave Parker. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Wagner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, runner back standing. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw over, and he'll dive back in. A 1-0 delivery.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Michael Lorenzen.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Lorenzen. First delivery to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a
Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Parker is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry.
Back to the top of the Reds
Larkin.
lineup now, and stepping in, Barry Larkin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Striding in is Ralph Kiner. He flew out in his last AB.
Ralph Kiner.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
ball. That pitch is out.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Willie Stargell, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped into the air, back behind second. Morgan settles under it near second, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. He'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0.
2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Swing and a liner. And a single is done. Has to just get this one thrown back in. Throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box, Jason Kendall. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. One and 0. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D. Where you get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in will be Eric Davis. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Too high, 1-0. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Morgan.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Kendall. And he makes the throw to first. Morgan is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
That brings up George Foster. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to bat will be Tony Perez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's set, and the pitch. Bill Mazeroski is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch.
Get down, 1-1.
1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Oh, and he let lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now to bat, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Trevor Cahill. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hannes Wagner.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Hannes Wagner, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Johnny Bench.
First delivery to him. Johnny Bench will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
This is on the ground over to first. Bank to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 44.
And now in the box, Adam Dunn struck out in his first at-bat. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Dunn, the runner at second with one away. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Michael Lorenzen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. Swung on, missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ready with the 1-1. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall up the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Barry Larkin. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's the 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 2-1 Cincy. First pitch of the AB now. Dave Parker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 0-2 once more.
Ball one.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ralph Kiner stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. 2-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Lucas Sims will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Standing in now, Willie Stargell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next, it'll be Roberto Clemente. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Kiner at second. Stargell at first. One gone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Jason Kendall waits on deck. 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Kendall.
Stepping in next, Jason Kendall, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2 down, runners at first and second. And Kendall swings and misses that time as he falls behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Into the box, Eric Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Number 44.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Stepping in once again is Joe Morgan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Slow roller out to short. He's got to hurry. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder,
George Foster will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all she wrote here for Trevor Cahill. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Chris Stratton takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
Tony Perez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Parker back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The catcher, number 5.
So here is Johnny Bench. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hit to third. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 2 and the Pirates 1. Cam Bedrosian will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Ready now is Bill Mazeroski. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Brian Hayes.
Count
As the
1-0.
first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 46, Chris Stratton.
Brian
Your attention,
Reynolds
please.
will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. We'll see Adam Dunn get his cuts leading off the inning when we come back. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Reds lead it 2-1. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Now to the plate, here is Adam Dunn. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. And there's a big swing by Dunn, and he comes up empty, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. High in the air out to center field. Clemente is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dan, the Trojan.
Ken Griffey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Reds, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1.
The count's 1-1.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. And he misses 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. Reined in. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 2-1. Sean Doolittle is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Sean Doolittle.
Into the box, Hannes Wagner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the next to bat will be Dave Parker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Next to hit is Ralph Kiner, singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Willie Stargell, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Pirates leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Barry Larkin.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, number 44.
Now into the box, Eric Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. In now, George Foster, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Morgan leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
That's a base hit into left field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now here is Tony Perez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Kendall has a play, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Rob Dibble comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 49.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Roberto Clemente, and they could use a spark from him here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jason Kendall. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Now back, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
At the plate now, Bill Mazeroski. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Popped him up. But this one lands out of play into the visitors' dugout. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-2.
Full count now, 3-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Chopped weakly to the left. This is foul right side. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The set and the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The set and the 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
And it's fouled away. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Very weakly on the ground. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Kevin Newman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
For Pittsburgh, number 27, Kevin Newman.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Morgan waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Cincinnati used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Michael Lorenzen earns his first win of the season. Rob Dibble wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.